Welcome. Today I'm going to be teaching you about an activity that you're required to do, an assignment that you have, and it's an activity called Magic Triangle Decimals. So you don't have to print this page out. This page will be at the bottom of your assignment. You can click it and open it and read it if you need to remember the directions that I'm teaching you about now. There's another page that you will find there, and it looks like this. You do not have to print this out either. I just wanted to show you what the playing board, the activity board would look like. But you can just imagine this drawn out on your surface while you're manipulating the pieces around, and that'll make more sense in a second when I show you. So the first thing, it says there's the materials that you need, and you need 6 counters numbered 1/10 through 6/10. So I just made some counters by cutting out pieces of paper, and I wrote different decimal numbers: 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, all the way to, there it is, 6/10. So I have 6 of them. And the next step, it says, is I'm going to place the 6 counters numbered 1/10 through 6/10 on the circles marked on the triangle, or in my head, I know that there's 3, 3, and 3, so that I can just place my numbers there to make them match up. And this is what I'm trying to do with them. I'm trying to move the counters around, and this is why the counters are important, because if you just start writing things in, you're going to have to cross out probably a little bit before you get the right answer. Move the counters around until the sum of the decimals on each side of the triangle equals 9/10. So that means that every which way that I go, down this way or down this way or across this way, it's going to equal 9/10 the first time. And when I figure that out and I move things around until that's the case, then the next step tells me that I have to record my solution. And this is how I'd like you to record your solution and explain your strategy. One quick sentence to tell me, oh, I had to figure out that I had to put the largest decimal here. I had to put the smallest decimal here in order to make it work. Explain the strategy each time. And this is what your answer key will look like. I just did mine on the back of my Magic Triangle decimal page, but if you don't have this printed out, any blank page will do. And if you look at the rest of the directions, which I'll show you in a minute, sorry, I just got a text. I'll draw a little triangle and I'll write the decimal numbers that I put in different places that added up to 9/10 on the one here that says it equals 9/10. So that's real important that you tell me what your target number was for each one of these answers that you found. And then also close by it somewhere, maybe right underneath it, you can write, my strategy was I put this decimal in this place and then it on the corners, and then it could work. Or I put this decimal in the middle every time and then it could work. Okay, so the last part after I write my answer for 9/10, then I'm going to look on here and it says, look for ways to move the counter so the sum of the decimals is each of the following numbers: 1, 1 and 1/10, and 1 and 2/10, and then record all solution. So as you can see on my answer key, Magic Triangle Decimals answers key, I have all 4 of those different triangles written with my target number written to the side of it, so that I know when you fill in your answers which number you were trying to get to there. Okay, so you take a picture of this when you're finished and you upload it and submit it with your work, and that says that you're done with the assignment. You can turn it in, and I will take a look at it and see how you did. Hopefully you have fun trying to manipulate around and finding the answers to these decimal problems. Not too hard, but a little bit of problem solving, puzzling it out that you'll have to do in order to make it work. I would challenge you to see if there are other numbers that you could come up with besides the ones that they gave us. Is there any possible way with these 6 decimal numbers to make addition equations, sums that equal anything less than 9/10, anything else than 9/10, 1 whole, 1 and 1/10, or 1 and 2/10? And maybe I'll give you some bonus points or a dojo point if you give me a bonus, an extra one. All right, enjoy, have fun, bye.